Okay, for this part, I don't know, I don't remember which part it is, but as I told you, I went to Europe with my family 2015, um, to Switzerland, we went to Berlin, and then we went to Paris as well, and then that gave me the urge to want to go back to France. And that time, I had been taking French lessons already, and then guys, in 2016, okay, I decided to buy myself a ticket to go to Europe, to go to France actually, specifically to see how it goes, to see whether I can take masters there, and it's the first time I've ever bought a plane ticket for myself, because usually it's my parents who pay for me. I know, lucky girl, right? I mean, I buy plane tickets from China to France, but to go to Europe, it's more expensive. So I guess it's the first time I bought an expensive ticket for me, and also I booked the hotel and everything, and yeah. So that was in 2016, the year before I finally decided to move in. And when I went here in Paris, it was like for a week, and actually, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm confused that time because I don't know if I will lose my job, or because that time it wasn't so clear whether the school will close or not, like you can see some signs, but it's not that clear. And I asked my French colleague, what will I do there, in France? Why am I going there anyway? And then he told me, well, you want to see your options, you want to see what kind of life you will have there. And then I said, but I'm scared. You know why I'm scared? Because I have a stable life for 8 years, and then here I am going to a place, even though I knew it, the language is different, and I don't know what kind of life I will have. I don't know if I will have a job here in Paris. I don't know anything, And then he told me one thing which I wanted to share in this video. He said, life smiles to those who are brave. Oh, actually it makes me cry when he says that. You know why? Because first, that time, every in that school, we were all unsure of our future. We don't know, what will happen next. So we all knew we're not gonna see each other for a long time, and we don't know when we will see each other next. So actually, that was the last time I spoke to that French colleague of mine. I had to find him where he is, um, because he gave me the push to go here, and well, so when I went to France, I went to see my old school, the first school that I went to, and I had an appointment, and I saw the school. It's in a new building now, so everything's different, and so I guess I can say it in this video. I applied for that school for the master's degree. Sadly, I didn't pass. Why I didn't pass? My portfolio wasn't good enough for them, because see, for 8 years I have been working as a teacher. I have no time to make my own portfolio. It's not in my budget, to make a collection, and it's not in my interest, because that time I'm not looking for a job or anything. So why would I build a portfolio? You know what I mean? And that time when I did my portfolio to apply for the school, I went back to Philippines for some time, and I did it like, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks. So guys, if you're doing fashion portfolio, make sure you really spend the time with it. Okay. So I didn't pass, and I remember I didn't pass that. Okay, let's talk about the application for that school. I didn't pass that first school, and I was crying, and I'm like, oh my God, it's all over. I have studied French for nothing. I wanted to go to France. I couldn't go. Then now what? I don't know. I was staying at my mom's apartment that time when I saw the news that I didn't pass that school, and I was really sad. And then I thought, wait, why am I crying? There's so many schools in Paris. I can go to another school, right? And my reason is to go to Paris. My reason is to do my studies because you know, I don't have a job offer. I did apply for work in Paris. I couldn't. Please don't believe those idiots always saying, it's so easy to get a job in Paris even though you don't speak French. I got They're lying. I mean, sure, they could be lucky or something, but it's not for everybody, okay? Hundreds of students are here who studied in France, still no job, okay? So don't listen to all of those. You need to first be European to be here, to be able to work here, to be accepted here. There are certain situations, and it depends on your nationality, the arrangement with France, things like that. So it's not that easy. So anyway, I thought the best way to go here would be to study. And so I thought, you know what, let me try another school. But that time it was like past the enrollment season, the examination season, so I was a little bit worried. And then I saw this fashion marketing school, and I thought, actually, I wanted a master's degree for some reason, because if I'm gonna be continuing teaching university students, I need to be a degree higher than them. So it means if I'm teaching college students, I need to have a master's degree. So, and I didn't have it that time. I had a postgraduate certificate, but it's not a master's degree. So, you know, I was aiming for that, and I'm like, you know what, even though it's not a fashion design subject or degree, fashion marketing, it's good enough for me, you know. And also, some of my students who took master's degree in fashion design told me, teacher, they're just gonna make you make a collection and it's useless. I didn't really learn anything. I'm sorry to say that those were my students' words, okay? And they studied also in Europe, in different places in Europe. So I'm just not gonna specify. They told me it's so useless. So anyway, I took an MBA program in fashion, luxury goods, and fashion industries. But basically, the main theme is marketing. So I was happy with that. I will tell you more about it on the next video because this is too long now. Okay, merci beaucoup. Bonne journée. I'm back in Paris. Au revoir.